This was the most secure vault in the world, so secure that even a fly couldn't get through. Beneath the vault sat a massive balance scale, and the moment the slightest weight difference was detected, the blast-proof doors would slam shut, flooding the chamber and drowning any intruders. But this ingenious security system was cracked by a teenage prodigy. His name was William. He didn't care for fame, money, or power, he lived for the challenge. One day, a man named Tris approached him. Not long ago, Tris had salvaged a chest from the ocean floor. Inside were 3 gold coins. Each coin had coordinates etched into it, coordinates that pointed to a massive treasure. Before Tris could act, customs agents caught wind of the find, surrounded him, and confiscated the chest. The coins were sealed inside an underground bank vault under heavy protection. That's when Tris turned to William, hoping he could help steal the coins back. William agreed. The very next day, he was on a flight to Spain. Once the team assembled, they began planning the heist. Nick was in charge of hacking the bank's security system. William, disguised as a janitor, slipped into the bank to scan the structure of the vault from a nearby conference room. Jimmy posed as an art appraiser. He offered the supervisor a cup of coffee, swiped his fingerprints, and used them to make a silicone fingerprint mold. He also used a laser scanner to copy the vault key, sending the data to Nick, who successfully replicated it. William returned to the meeting room to continue scanning the vault, but midway through, a group entered for a real meeting, trapping him under the conference table. Thinking fast, he cranked up his device's power to trigger an alarm, throwing the bank into a brief lockdown. Amid the chaos, Jimmy slipped the forged key to William, who quickly returned it to its original spot before anyone noticed. Since nothing appeared to be stolen, the bank had no choice but to release everyone. Back at their hideout, the team analyzed the vault's design. The chamber was surrounded by a water trap. Any breach would trigger a flood. Underneath was a massive pressure-sensitive scale. Any change in weight would set off the defense mechanism. William's solution? Freeze the scale with liquid nitrogen to disable it temporarily. The next day, the team went in. All 3 slipped into the bank without issue. Jack used the fake fingerprint to pass the biometric scanner, and the vault door opened. Tom sprayed the base of the scale with liquid nitrogen, disabling it. William stepped inside. The scale's needle didn't move. So far, so good. They began searching for the coins. Jimmy found them just as security noticed the breach. Suddenly, Jack pulled a gun. He wanted the treasure for himself. But the scale, now destabilized, triggered the failsafe. The doors slammed shut, and water started pouring in. Thinking fast, William told Tom to place the nitrogen canister on the scale. Tom did as instructed, restoring the weight balance. The water stopped, and the 2 of them escaped through an air duct. But Tris? He was smiling the whole time. He had suspected Jack all along. That's why he had arranged for 3 fake coins to be made beforehand. While Jack and the others were distracted, Jimmy had quietly swapped them out. When Nick later entered the coordinates from the coins, they pointed to another vault, this time in a London bank. It was clear the real treasure was still out there, and their adventure was far from over.